Well, there are all kinds of camps out there: summer camp, boot camp, fat camp, and my new favorite, theatrical training camp. There's one in New York, and it's a much heralded place that lets youngsters and teens learn firsthand the business of Broadway. Backstage correspondent Michelle Pfizer opens up the stage door.
Kids who crave the spotlight hone their skills at a summer camp that claims they're ready performers for the big screen and Broadway. Campers hoping to exchange their bug spray for Broadway one day call Stagedoor Manor Performing Arts Training Center in the Catskills a summer home away from home. Many performers ages 10 to 18 go back year after year to sharpen their acting chops and follow in the footsteps of Stagedoor's famous alumni like Natalie Portman, Zach Braff, and Robert Downey Jr.
So many people on Broadway.
Another Stagedoor success story, Julia Murney, recently ended a run on Broadway in the hit musical Wicked as the Wicked Witch.
The first time that I ever got exposed to things like just taking a risk and trying to get outside of yourself and not be self-conscious and not standing out there and looking at yourself all the time going, ooh, is that right, is that wrong, just do it, just make a choice, and then if it doesn't work, then you can adjust it and you can mold it. And it's also the kind of a place that it bred such friendships, very intense friendships, which is, I think, why they last to this day. But yeah, just sort of that you all kind of got to this intense thing together.
Some say Stagedoor Manor was their first step towards stardom because it helped open doors for them.
It actually introduced me to my first agent, which started everything rolling, so it's really just gone up from there. And I've also met some lifelong friends. My roommate right now in New York City is someone that I went to camp with.
I think Stagedoor absolutely prepared me. I was very shocked because I'd never produced a musical up until Xanadu on this large of a scale. And I was absolutely shocked at how much I already knew and had been prepared for this moment. It's just the difference between producing on Broadway and somewhere else is it costs more money, and you're on 44th Street and you're across from Les Mis and next to Gypsy. So.
Broadway producer Tara Smith attended Stagedoor Manor between 1991 and 96. She didn't know that the friends she made there would be next to make the Hollywood hot list.
Good friends with Natalie Portman at camp, who is not, I don't know as Natalie Portman, but her other last name. And Bryce Howard was there with me. And I didn't know Mandy Moore was there with me, but she was. I remember her. She was in we have this group called the Our Time Cabaret, which each session does an extra show performance, and it was all of the people who were more focused on singing, and she was in it with me, so I remember her cute little face, and then I saw her in that Candy video. I was like, yep, I know her too.
Seeing you alive brings warm feelings to my heart.
Do you have any idea who's behind this attack?
When I was there, Natalie was acting. She had come to camp already having done The Professional and was doing Beautiful Girls while we were there, and had then, our last summer that we left, she went to go do the first year of Star Wars. So you knew that, but there are people that you would say, oh, this person is gonna make it, and they're working. They're all working out there. It's nice because you don't have to be a major movie star to have been a success in this industry. They're casting directors. They're Stagedoor folk are everywhere, and everywhere I go, people are like, "Oh, you went there too? You're like a mafia. You're a team." It's nice, and we're all very supportive of each other. A lot of my generation is out there working, whether on the stage or behind the scenes. I have friends that are company managers. I have two friends from Stagedoor. One is going into Crybaby, opening soon, and another friend just booked Godspell, who's also directed by Danny Goldstein, who was in my first play that I did at Stagedoor. So they're everywhere.
Which camper star will be the next to shine the brightest? Find out when the curtain goes up on another summer at Stagedoor Manor. For Backstage, I'm Michelle Pfizer.
A lot of talent there. Thanks, Michelle.